Sell Cashier gives you the best quotes for your iPhone, so check them out next time when you're planning to sell your old phone. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us what inspired you to create this MOC?
Yeah, so my name's Liam. And my name's Jared. And so the inspiration for this MOC is the original Battlefront game from 2004. The planet is Rhen Var. This map is the Citadel. So it was a pretty immersive map. This is about half of the total map. It goes back quite a bit in the video game, and so it was a game that we both played when we were younger and still play every once in a while now. So it's one of our favorite maps, and we really wanted to make that come to life.
I see. This MOC is very big. What were some problems you encountered when building this MOC?
Well, I would say the biggest problem with building a MOC this big is kind of the bricks pulling if the table's not completely flat. When you come to conventions like this, the tables aren't always level. One of the things we notice is there's about a plate difference even between one gray base plate on one end and the other sometimes. So it causes some pull on the bricks and some stresses places you have to compensate for once you get to the actual convention.
I see. There are many different clone troopers, and many of them are custom. So where did you manage to source them all?
Yeah, so great question. We have quite a few that were from just the battle packs. So the 501st Battle Pack, 501st Specialist Battle Pack. We've got some from the newest Battle Pack with the Clone Troopers and Droids. A lot of the custom pieces were Clone Army Customs. We have some helmets from there. The map itself had a version you could play in Battlefront 2, so we tried to keep those to the classes. So Jetpack Trooper, the Heavy Trooper, the Sniper, or the Airborne Trooper, and the Engineer, all those custom helmets were Clone Army Customs. And then we threw a bunch of Grandpa Clone Customs helmets on some of the plain Phase 2 troopers as well. So between those and then a lot of the weapons were Brick Tactical and Clone Army Customs.
I see. Moving upwards into the MOC, I see communications tower. What was the building process of that?
Pain. Lots of pain. No, there's a lot of trial and error to get it to work, especially to get it to curve kind of towards you a little bit rather than just being flat. I had to take out a whole joint. There's a lot of trial and error, a lot of tears, a lot of blood and sweat went into it. We were on a Skype call most of the time while I was working on it to try and get it to work. And yeah, it was nice to get it to finally line up. But the Century Array is the planetary bonus for Battlefront 1 if you capture Rhen Var, so that was kind of why I put it up there.
I see. Moving towards the right side of the MOC, I can see that there's a big ATTE. Can you tell us the design process of that?
Yeah, so actually the ATTE and the gunship were both Brick Vault instructions. So we got those online. Brick Vault has a lot of custom vehicles, and you can make the minifigure scale. So that was something we really wanted to incorporate, was the scaling. So ATTE, Jared built, I built the gunship, and like I said, those are both Brick Vault designs.
I see. So this is, as I said, an amazing build, and it's very big. So how did you manage to support all this weight onto the plates?
There's a very small person in the back holding up. No, so up here towards my end, I have these 16 by 16 Technic plates that you can get on Bricks and Pieces online from Lego. So there's all Technic connections between them. And then in the middle of those plates, there's 4x4 brick connectors. So I have these columns that are together. So every other row of 16 by 16s is supported by these long, tall columns up there. When you get to the wall sections, they're kind of held up underneath these where they're reinforced rather than building it all the way down. It's held up underneath with the 1x6x5 wall pieces, or the scaffolding pieces are holding them up under those points.
I see. Thank you very much for your time, and hopefully we'll see you next Brickfair.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.